Monday, the 6th of July, 1942. Dear Diary, since you and I are going to be great friends, I will start by telling you about myself. My name is Anna Frank. I am 13 years old. I was born in Germany the 12th of June, 1929. As my family is Jewish, we emigrated to Holland when Hitler came to power. My father started a business importing spice and herbs. Things went well for us until 1940. Then the war came, and the Dutch defeat, followed by the arrival of the Germans. Then things got very bad for the Jews. You could not do this, and you could not do that. They forced father out of his business. We had to wear yellow stars. I had to train my bike. I couldn't go to a Dutch school anymore. I couldn't go to the movies, or ride in an automobile, or even on a streetcar, and a million other things. But somehow we children still managed to have fun. Yesterday, father told me we were going into hiding. Where, he wouldn't say. At 5 o'clock this morning, mother woke me and told me to hurry and get dressed. I was to put on as many clothes as I could. It would look too suspicious if we walked along carrying suitcases. It wasn't until we were on our way that I learned where we were going. Our hiding place was to be upstairs, in the building where father used to have his business. 3 other people were coming in with us, the Vandans and their son Peter. Father knew the Vandans, but we didn't.
Something's happened to them, I know it.
Now, Carolee.
Mr. Fox said they'd be here at 7 o'clock. He said.
But they have 2 miles to walk. You can't expect them to...
They've been picked up. That's what's happened. They've been taken.
Look, see?
Mr. Mondon. Mrs. Mondon. Peter. There are too many of the green police on the streets. We had to take the long way around.
Anna!
My wife Edith, Mr. and Mrs. Mondon. Their son Peter. My daughters Anna and Margaret.
Sorry there's still so much confusion.
Please, don't think of it. We'll have plenty of leisure to arrange everything ourselves.
I put the stores of food that you sent in here, your medicine and your linens here.
Thank you, Eve.
And I made up the beds the way that Mr. Frank and Mr. Kraler had said to, but if you excuse me, I must run across town and get some ration books.
Ration books? But if they see our names on ration books, they'll know we're here.
Don't worry, your names won't be on them. I'll be up again soon.
Thank you, Eve.
It's illegal in the ration books? We've never done anything illegal before.
We won't exactly be living according to regulations here.
This isn't the black market, Mrs. Scott. This is what we call the white market, helping all the hundreds and hundreds who are hiding out in Amsterdam.
It's the vestitory.
I must go. I must be out of here and downstairs in the office before the workmen get here. Neither I or both of us will be up each day to bring you food and news to find out what your needs are. Tomorrow we'll get you a better bolt to the door or the stairs. It needs to be a bolt you can throw yourself, and only at our signal. Oh, you'll tell them about the noise?
Yes, I'll tell them.
Goodbye then for the moment.
Goodbye, Mr. Kraler.
How can we thank you?
I never thought I'd live to see the day when a man like Mr. Frank would have to go into hiding. When you think...
What did he mean about the noise?
First, let's take off some of these clothes.
Well, it's a wonder we weren't picked up on the way over here. Petronella in her fur coat in July. And Peter with that cat whining the whole way.
A cat? Anna! It's all right, I've got on 3 more.
About the noise. While the men are in the workmen below, we must have complete quiet. Every sound can be heard down there, not only in the workrooms, but in the offices too. The men come about 8:30, leave about 5:30. So to be perfectly safe, from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening, we must move only when necessary, and only then in stocking feet. We must never speak above a whisper. We must not run any water. We cannot use a sink, nor, forgive me, WC. No trash. No trash must ever be thrown out that would reveal someone is living here. not even a potato paring. We burn all the trash in the stove at night. That's the way we must live until it is over, if we are to survive.
Until it is over.
After 6, we can move about, can laugh, read, play games, just as it would at home. And now I think it would be wise for us to get settled into our rooms before 8 o'clock. Mrs. Von Don, you and your husband will be upstairs. I regret there's no room for Peter up there, but he will be down here near us. This will be our common room, where we meet to eat, read, enjoy each other's company, like one family.
And where do you and Mrs. Frank sleep?
This room is also our bedroom.
Oh, that isn't
This
right.
is your
We'll
place.
sleep down here. You keep the room upstairs.
Please. I thought about this for weeks. It's the best arrangement, the only arrangement.
Never. Never can we thank you. I don't know what would have happened to us if it wasn't for Mr. Frank.
You don't know how your husband helped me when I first came to this country. Unable to speak the language, knowing no one. I can never repay him for that. May I help you with your things?
No, thank you though. Come along, Lydia.
You all right, Peter? You're not afraid?
Please, Mother.
Ian, you two must get some rest. You did not close your eyes at all last night. Nor you, Margot.
I slept, Father. Wasn't that funny? I knew it was the last night in my own bed, and yet I slept soundly.
I'm glad. You'll be able to help me get things settled in here then. Come with me. You and Margot can rest in this room for a while.
Well, are you sure? I could help. Really, I could. And Anna hasn't had her milk yet.
I'll get her milk. Anna, Peter, you best take off your shoes now before you forget.
Are you sure you're not tired, Anna?
I feel fine. I'm going to tell Father.
Peter, we're happy to have you here with us.
Yes, Mrs. Frank.
What's your cat's name?
Mushy.
Mooshie. Mooshie, Mooshie. I love cats. I have one, a darling little cat. They made me leave her behind. I left some food and a note for the neighbors to take care of her. I'm going to miss her terribly. What is yours, him or her?
He's a Tom. He doesn't like strangers.
Then I'll have to stop being a stranger, won't I? Is he fixed?
Huh?
Did you have him fixed?
No.
Oh, you ought to have him fixed to keep him from fighting. Where did you go to school?
Jewish secondary.
Well, that's where Margot and I go. I never saw you around.
I used to see you. Sometimes.
You did?
You were always in the middle of a bunch of kids.
Why didn't you ever come over?
Well, I'm sort of alone.
What are you doing?
Taking it off.
But you can't do that. They'll arrest us if we go out without our star.
Who's going out?
Oh, of course. Of course you're right. We don't need them anymore. I wonder what our friends will think when we don't show up today.
I haven't got any dates with anyone.
Oh, I did. I had a date with Yogi this afternoon to go and play ping pong at her house. Do you know Yogi at all?
Never heard of her.
Yogi's my best friend. I wonder what she'll think when she telephones and there's no answer. Probably she'll go to the house. I wonder what she'll think. Breakfast dishes are the same, but that's not made. We left as if we'd suddenly been called away. Look, it's still there. What are you going to do with yours?
Burn.
I can't throw it away. I don't know why.
You can't throw something they branded you with? Something they made sure so they could spit on you?
I know. But it is the Star of David after all, isn't it?
Maybe it's different for a girl.
Forgive me, Peter. Let's see, we must find a bed for your cat. I'm very glad you brought your cat. Anna was feeling very badly about hers. Here, will it be comfortable in this? Thanks. And here is your room. But I warn you, Peter, you mustn't grow while you're here. Not an inch. You'll be sleeping with your feet out the window. Are you hungry?
No.
We have some bread and butter.
No, thank you.
You can have it for lunch again. And tonight we'll have supper. Our first supper together.
Thanks. Thanks.
That's a nice boy, that Peter.
He's awfully shy, isn't he?
I think you'll like him.
I certainly hope so, since he's the only boy I've ever seen for months and months.
There's a box there, Anna. Will you open it?
You know the way I'm going to think of it here? I'm going to think of it as a boarding house. A very peculiar summer boarding house.
no further.
A diary! I've never had a diary yet. I've always longed for one. Pencil. Pencil. I'm going down to the office to get a pencil.
No!
But there's no one in the building now.
You must never go beyond that door.
Not even at nighttime when everyone is gone? Or on Sundays? Can't I go down to listen to the radio?
Never. I'm sorry, Anna. It isn't safe. You can never go beyond that door.
I see.
It will be hard, I know. But think of this. There are no walls, there are no bolts, there are no locks that anyone can put on your mind. Meek will bring us books. We'll read history, poetry, mythology. Here's your milk. As a matter of fact, Anna, being here will have certain advantages for you. For instance, remember that battle you had with your mother on the subject of overshoes? You said you'd rather die than wear overshoes, but in the end you had to wear them. Well, now, you won't have to wear overshoes while you're here. Isn't that good? And that coat you inherited from Margot. You won't have to wear that coat. And the piano. You won't have to practice piano. So you see, Anna, this will be a fine life.
I thought I'd better get some water for Mushi before.
Of course.
I expect I should be describing what it feels like to go into hiding, but I don't really know yet myself. I only know it's funny never to be able to go outdoors, never to breathe fresh air, never to run and shout and jump. It's the silence in the night that frightens me the most. Every time I hear a creak in the house or a step on the street outside, I'm sure they're coming for us. The day's not so bad. At least we know that Meek and Mr. Taylor are down there below us in the office. Our protectors, we call them. I asked Father what would happen to them if the Nazis found out they were hiding us. Tim said they would suffer the same fate that we would. Imagine, they know this, and yet when they come up here, they're always cheerful and gay as if there were nothing in the world to bother them. Friday, the 21st of August, 1942. Today I'm going to tell you our general news. Mother is unbearable. She insists on treating me like a baby, which I loathe. Otherwise, things are going better.
It's safe. The last workman is left.
Whee! Anna! I'm first for the WC.
6 o'clock. School's over.
Have you seen my shoes?
Your shoes?
You've taken them, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna be sorry.
Am I?
Anna! Anna, Peter!
Peter, where are you going? Come on, come dance with me.
I tell you, I don't know how.
I'll teach you.
I'm going to get Mushi's dinner.
Can I watch?
He doesn't like people around when he eats.
Peter, please.
No.
Anna, I think you shouldn't play with Peter in that way. It's not dignified. Who cares if it's dignified?
I don't want to be dignified.
Well, you claim that I don't treat you like a grown-up, but when I do, you resent it.
I only want some fun, someone to laugh and clown with. After you've sat still all day and hardly moved, you've got to have some fun. I don't know what's the matter with that boy.
He isn't used to girls. Give him a little time.
Time? Isn't 2 months time? I could cry. Come on, Martha, where are you going? Come on, dance with me. I have to help with supper. You know we're going to forget how to dance, and when we get out, we won't remember a thing. Ta-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Ta-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
finished his lessons, has he? His father will kill him if he catches him in there with that cat. His work's not done. Anna, go get him out of there, will you?
Peter,
What is it?
your mother says to come out.
I'm giving Moshi his dinner.
You know what your father says.
For heaven's sake, I haven't looked at him since lunch.
I'm just telling you, that's all.
I'll feed him.
I don't want you in there.
Peter!
Fine. Give him this dinner and come right out. You hear?
Now, is that any way to talk to your little girlfriend?
She's not. Will you please stop saying that?
Look at him blush. Look at him.
I'm not. Let me alone, will you?
You act like it's something to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of to have a little girlfriend.
You're crazy. She's only 13.
So what? And you're 16. Just perfect. Your father's 10 years older than I am. I warn you, Mr. Franck, if this war lasts much longer, you and I will be related.
Mazel tov.
I wonder where Neat is. She's always so prompt.
Good evening, everyone. Forgive me if I don't stay. I have a friend waiting for me in there. My friend Tom. Tom Cat. Some people say we look alike, but Tom has the most beautiful whiskers, and I have only a...
All right, Mrs. Quack Quack.
Peter!
I heard about you, how you talked so much in class. They called you Mrs. Quack Quack. How Mr. Smitter made me write a composition. Quack Quack, said Mrs. Quack Quack.
Well, go on. Tell them the rest. How it was so good he read out loud to the entire class and then to all his other classes.
Quack 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 Quack.
You are the most intolerable, insufferable boy I've ever met.
That's right, Monica. Give it to him.
Out of all the boys in the world, why I had to get locked up with one like you.
Quack 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 Quack. And from now on, stay out of my room.
Anna, your hair. You're warm. Are you feeling all right?
Mother, please.
You haven't a fever, have you?
No.
Well, we can't call the doctor here ever. There's only one thing we can do. Watch carefully.